Welcome back to Under the
Under the
W.
W.
It's a hot one today.
I
Heat wave.
know. You know what happens? Rav, I don't know if he is aware of the weather, but I think he is because for anyone that doesn't know, I live above an ice cream shop,
Mm,
and he knows that the ice cream shop is open when it's nice out,
yeah.
and he will go on a walk and he'll wait at the front door, or will go
Yeah.
out back and he'll sit at the back door waiting because he knows
He
he
knows
gets
when it's
vanilla soft
time.
serve.
He knows
He gets
nostalgia. He's
a
ready.
little pup cup, him
Yeah.
and Winston.
Yeah.
So spoiled.
hmm He's a meteorologist. We just didn't know it.
He may be able to hear them downstairs, but I just think he knows, like, oh, the weather's nice. It's time for ice cream.
Yeah, that's so funny. Miles is going to get ice cream today after school. Um,
Yeah,
he did
I
like
need
a
some Ritas.
Yeah, we got
It's time
Rita's
for
last
Ritas.
week, but it was freezing when we went. But it was the first day or whatever. Whenever the ice cream, the water ice is free, you get a small water
Yeah,
ice for free. It was freezing out, so it was
yeah.
like not even enjoyable. We were shivering in line. And then Miles dropped his walking back to the car. It was like full. It was just you shouldn't have done this. There was Jimmys everywhere. They were everywhere in the back of Megan's car, everywhere.
Oh my God.
Um,
What's your order at Rita's?
oh, I love a gelati.
Yeah.
I really do. I really love a cherry and vanilla gelati
Uh-huh.
or an
Uh-huh.
orange and vanilla gelati. I
Yeah.
don't do the chocolate and vanilla. I need the tart.
Yeah, I sometimes like chocolate water ice with vanilla custard, or
hmm
I really like last year they had a clementine
A
water
little
ice that was
softer,
tart.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I'll do like the black cherry. But mom and dad have their like mom is always chocolate water ice, vanilla custard. Dad is always mango water ice with vanilla custard.
That's a good one too. Megan is just getting to know Rita's. She had Rita's for the first time last year. So
Wow.
she started her favorite flavor of anything is cotton candy. So she started with a cotton candy water ice, which was good. And
Yeah.
then this last time she tried a root beer water ice with vanilla custard. So she went the root
That's
beer
like the
float.
root beer float. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was
I mean, you
delicious.
can't go wrong. It's like
Mm-mm.
everything's so good.
So good. Yeah. Love it. But Miles has a bookmark from Cold Stone Creamery that if you read 5 books and you bring it into them, you get a free ice cream. And Landon did one too. So Landon, I
Oh,
mean, he's 3, but he read them with his parents. So
yeah.
they're both going to get their free ice cream today.
Oh my gosh. There used to be a Cold Stone in the mall, and we would go like when I was in college, me and my teammates, and so good.
Yeah, Cold
So
Stone's
much,
yummy.
like huge,
Yeah.
but so
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah. I do love Lighthouse is a
Oh
really
yeah.
good, yeah, around here. They're probably my
So good.
favorite. It's good. Their ice cream and
Uh-huh.
sprinkles and all of it is really good. Yeah. I lost all
Yeah.
my words there for a second.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gone.
Okay.
They're my favorite.
Ice
Okay.
cream, sprinkles, favorite. It's like when Kevin tries to say fewer words.
Why use more words? I forget what else he says. Like when fewer does job.
All right. What else was good
Amazing.
this week?
Well, still like finishing up dissertation stuff, so the stress of that has hit me hard
hmm
as my face has made apparent.
You are
Um,
so close, though. Like
I'm so close.
days.
I know. I know. I also baseball's back.
It's
I
back.
went to a Phillies game.
How cold were you?
It wasn't too bad because we were in the sun.
Okay.
But like I was wearing a winter jacket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I
so
was
that
cozy at
was
home watching that on TV and saw everybody in their winter jackets.
yeah. Mike and Benny and Harper got on the big screen twice.
hmm Awesome.
Twice. Amazing. Benny's always dancing.
Of course he is.
But yeah, Danielle is like, Michael gets on every time.
I'm surprised Benny didn't have something written on his chest that nobody knew about. I mean, he would
Oh
be the
yeah.
kid to just, yeah, for sure.
And then he fell asleep. So
at the
It's
game?
0 to 100 to 0 for Benny, always.
How do you fall asleep at a Phillies game? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
resigned from my job this week because I'm doing and getting a new job. Well, I got a new job.
Yeah.
And resigning from your job is a really weird thing as a grown up because there's nothing I don't not like my job. There's no tension. There's no, it wasn't like I should start finding a new job because things aren't good, anything like that. Um, it's better for my life. That's really the only reason I'm switching. So resigning to people who really didn't see it coming because there was no complaints about anything. It was like, they weren't
Yeah.
like, oh, we expected this. Like we knew she was probably, no, it was like, oh, okay. But it's really weird as an adult because you think about changing your routine, changing your schedule. What if this new job doesn't work out? So like moving away from the comfortability of like good job is really stressful. I'm ready
Yeah.
for it though. I made the decision, I did it, sent my letter of resignation. So
It's
I
going to be
have,
a good change for you.
yeah, I think so too. I mean, I have 12 weeks still. So we have
Yeah.
a good long time to finish up right for the start of summer. But I, for the first time as a healthcare worker, will have weekends off, evenings off, and holidays off.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I will also, for the first time ever as a healthcare worker, work 5 days a week, which I think will also be a pretty big change on my system. So I think there's a give
Yeah.
and take there. I don't know if I'm going to love working 5 days a week, but I think I'm going to really love being home for dinner every night and having off the same schedule basically that my whole family does and all my friends do. I'm pretty off now. It used to be I hung out with a lot of nurses and things like that, and things like would work out. And
Right.
now everybody works the same schedule except for me. And it's a traditional 9 to 5. So
Hmm.
it'll be nice to be able to, somebody says, like, what are you doing this weekend? And it's not like I'm working. And
Yeah.
I feel like mom tries to schedule things around my work sometimes too. So it'll be easier just to be like, nope, we can do this. And
Yeah.
yeah, so it'll be
Yeah.
good.
It's good stuff. It's exciting. I
Yeah.
mean, I have never given a resignation at a job.
Hmm.
I'm at my job I started at
Yeah.
still. So
Yeah.
that's going to be like when the time comes that I do move on to something different,
hmm
it's going to be very bittersweet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and there's just times when you just like grow to a new point in your life outside of the job where you're like, I think I got to change this to make these things happen in my life. And that's totally worth it. I just like, I had to like research how do you actually resign? Like, do you call first? I had to ask people, but yeah, I made 3 phone calls first and then sent a formal email after that with
Hmm.
just like the date and things like that. But here we go. The last 12 weeks.
Yeah. And
So
yeah.
there's, you know, yeah.
All right,
So,
cool. What else
um,
happened this week?
so well, first of all, I took my car to the car wash and I had this thought while I was doing that because it was like $26 for me to stay in my car and drive through a car wash. And I was like, I was like, I could just be doing this myself at home, which I don't mind washing my car, but I had limited time.
Hmm.
So my question for us is, what are some DIY things that you can do at home that should be done professionally? I don't necessarily like if your car's really dirty, then sure, go run it through a car wash. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
mind vacuuming out my car and getting it because my car's old. Like,
yeah. I think for like the car wash, I mean, I don't have space to wash my car outside. I don't have a hose,
yeah, yeah,
so like
yeah.
if I
That's
want my
different
car
for
washed,
you.
I have to go do it.
Yeah.
Um, but like also when it's cold, like you don't want to
Mm-hmm.
be washing your car when it's cold out. So I feel
Yeah.
like that's a convenience thing
Mm-hmm.
for many people versus like,
Mm-hmm.
let the professionals do it kind of
Yeah.
thing. Although my car wash, like they do amazing. whenever I
Yeah,
go, which is
mine
not
does great too.
frequently, but
But this one is like, we're not going to touch the inside of your car unless you pay for like the other part that's like you have to drive in and they spend like a solid 45 minutes.
oh, wow.
And then you pull out and then do the rest of it, which I mean is totally worth it sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like last year I got to the point where, well, I learned how to change a headlight on my car, so I like thought I was really cool.
Oh yeah,
And
you're a mechanic
real
now.
Yeah, yeah, totally. I was going to AutoZone. I was like using the book to look up the serial number and stuff. I was in it. Um, so I did that, and then I got in my head that I was like, I could change my own oil. I could definitely do this.
Sure.
Yeah, I bought like lifts to pull up on the not lifts, just like a little thing that I could drive up and like get under there and change it. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna
No.
happen. No.
No.
But
That's not worth it to me.
I have done a few things in my life where but there's also things that I'm sure like Megan can change out any electrical socket, which
That's
blows my
crazy.
mind. Like she will
Yeah.
just she'll swap them out, fix them. There were some of them that she couldn't figure out how to like they weren't working to begin with, and when she changed it, they didn't work again, so something else was wrong. So we had an electrician come in for that, but she swapped out like 4 or 5 in this house. No problem.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, like I can hang a shelf.
Hmm.
That's
I can hang a
about it.
shelf. I've also had shelves fall off the wall that I've hung. So
Yeah. I
I
mean, like I
can
can
hang
put
it.
furniture together. I don't think I would ever hire someone to paint a
No, I will
room.
always paint myself. Yeah.
Yeah. But like electrical stuff, anything bigger than like putting a piece of furniture together that like has instructions or like plumbing things, I'm not messing with.
Yard work, I don't normally pay someone to do. I will do
No.
and we have a big yard, but I will mow the lawn, all that stuff. We do pay someone to spray for ticks and fleas and
That's
mosquitoes
worth
because it
it.
gets
Yeah.
pretty bad. Um, but like we redid all of our grass. Like we killed all the grass, then put soil down on the grass and put grass seed down, and we did that on our own. Don't know if I would ever do it again. We almost got divorced. So, yeah, it was almost relationship ending. So was the
I
one
mean,
time we went for a bike ride together, and we haven't done that together either again. We went out and we just went the wrong way against the wind at the beach. We're
oh
never
my
getting
God.
home, just like pedaling and going nowhere.
Yeah, I feel like I leave most things to professionals. Like, I'm never going to try and cut my own hair.
Yeah, I cut Miles' hair, but that started during COVID because we it wasn't
Couldn't
worth,
go.
yeah, figuring out where we could go or whatever, and we were just shaving his head at that point. But I cut it now, and I like research how to do it. But now he's at the point where I'm like, but I will gladly pay for you to go to a barber, and he's like, nah, I'm good. So he doesn't until he cares enough for me to spend $40. I'm
Yeah,
not going to do it. As I get older, the like the want to not give somebody money for something I can do myself is stronger and stronger.
oh, see, I feel like I'm the opposite. Like as I get older, the I don't know that it's that I'm getting older or just like where I'm at in my life, but like the convenience
Hmm.
fee I will pay for. Like,
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? So we don't have time. Like they've made everything so convenient.
yeah.
Instacart, car washes, at Amazon, all of this
Hmm.
stuff has been made so convenient that we can just continue to work, right? So it takes up that'll do everything for us. And
Yeah.
now we're just
More
can,
available to
more
work
available to
harder.
work harder. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
mean I take the hair salon as like a
hmm,
decompression time.
hmm,
Just chit-chatting while I'm there.
yeah.
Um, but like I have stopped going to the nail salon. I used to go frequently and then COVID hit and I wasn't able to go. And then got Ravi as a puppy, and I was like, it's not worth it to me to go sit at a nail salon for 2 hours at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
I think, yeah, COVID was interesting because it forced everybody to see kind of what we could live without for a
yeah,
while. That was a part of it that came out of all of it. But it's like these people who sell everything and go hike the Appalachian Trail to see like what they really need in their life, or they go on alone, things like that. We were
yeah,
forced to see what we could do without for a long time.
yeah,
And there's a lot of stuff that I did not bring back into my life.
yeah. I mean, I started doing my own nails, like they're naked now, but um, I won't typically go get a manicure anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
I will still go to the grocery store. I don't want to pay Instacart or something like that.
yeah.
Probably because I just want to go there and browse and look around and see what else I can get. But
Well, but if you had the magic trick every day, that would be
hmm
your task.
hmm yeah, but it would already know. Like I feel like if I did that, it would be like my brain was at the grocery store and it'd be like, oh, I just picked this up for you because I saw it on a shelf. This
Okay,
is
okay.
for you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're not going to pay the convenience fee of Instacart
Mm-mm.
for
Mm-mm.
grocery shopping.
No, I don't pay for like rides anywhere, anything like that. One of us is always a driver.
Yeah.
We don't really drink though, so we don't really need to have a ride anywhere. So,
Yeah, I mean, I'm trusting the professionals on like most things. Like I feel like we're on two different topics here.
hmm
Like what are we like leaving to the professionals and what are we like willing to inconvenience ourselves for? Like not I would try this, hard thing to do. Like for example, I feel like in our family in general, we're never going to like go to a bakery for a birthday cake.
no.
Like we're always going to
hmm
bake that ourselves.
hmm
Um, but like,
But that's, yeah, I get what you're saying. That's what a lot of people do. But like, all right, so I redid our kitchen floor when we first moved in, which I probably should have left to professionals because something was happening that I didn't catch. But to be quite honest, we had multiple people in to look and see if there was a leak somewhere, and they that nobody could find it. So by the time it showed its face again, it had already been a year that I had put the floor down. So it was probably worth it at that point. But I
yeah,
I thought that, you know, I ripped up a floor, put a floor down, things like that. There are things that I will convince myself that I should try to do. Like we had when we moved in, we had the hardwood floors refinished, and in my head I was like, could I just like rent that thing and do this? But
yeah,
no, you can't. I mean, no, there's like there's a process of cleaning it up. There was like, yeah, but I do convince myself there's a lot of things that I can do.
yeah. I mean, I could do anything,
Yeah.
anything, but like,
Sometimes I think I could cut a tree down, but
I don't know if
I
you
would
should do
lose our
that.
house. Yeah, I would lose our house.
Yeah, I like
Cleaning
my
gutters.
car.
We'll clean the gutters
Yeah,
until we decide getting on a ladder isn't a good thing anymore.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything with my car, I'm leaving to professionals.
Yeah. But we grew up in a
Um,
house where like mom was our seamstress too. Like we never had to have anything hemmed by
yeah,
anybody else. She made all of our like fancy outfits that we needed.
yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'll figure that out. I can do that.
I could do it. Yeah,
Yeah. I
I could
the
make
first
that.
time Miles needs something hemmed, I'm gonna try and do it. He's just gonna have like one leg shorter than the
I'll
other for
tell you what,
sure.
Miles is never gonna need anything hemmed. Okay.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
I'm
He's,
his I was just saying that he wore shorts today for the first time and they're from last year and they're about 6 inches above his knee. He grew so fast. I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah. And he also asked this week for new pairs of jeans because he wants to start wearing jeans more.
Ooh,
So we're moving into a jean world.
snazzy.
He got a black pair and a blue pair, and he wanted them baggy. He also said he
Okay.
thinks 50 is the cutoff for baggy jeans to be worn.
For age, like
Age.
Once you're 50, you can't wear baggy jeans.
Yeah.
That's when we go tight jeans?
Yeah, I was like, I'm done wearing skinny jeans. I am only like I'm done. My timeline is done.
Yeah.
I'm only ever wearing baggy soft pants from now on. There's no
Yeah. I
mm-mm.
I could go without jeans most of the time.
If
Although I have about 20 pairs of them.
yeah, starting this new job, I was like, I can still wear scrubs, right? Please tell me I can still wear scrubs, my pajamas, please. And I
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
Okay,
So
good.
it's a scrub job. Yeah. Yeah.
Good, good. Are they the
But
same color scrubs? Do you have to wear a
I
certain
can
color?
wear different color scrubs.
Okay.
Yeah. But I have all my scrubs from when I worked in the hospital it was the same hospital system that I'll be at now, so I'll just wear those again. So I don't even have to
Nice.
buy new ones, but I love just buying new sneakers and accessories to go with scrubs. That's how
Yeah.
I get fancy.
Those are your like office supplies.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fun.
Hmm. I want like a little tool belt to hold pens.
Yeah. That's so I did start watching The Pit
Hmm.
and when the nursing student shows up
Yeah.
and Dana's like, "All right, let me just take this all off your hands." And
Takes
she
this
gets
all.
like takes everything.
Yeah.
Scissors, pen,
It's
notebook,
funny.
everything.
In the ER, people don't have all that stuff on us. Like when I worked in
No.
the ER, it was like less is more. And a lot of us kept our stethoscopes in our pocket because they're just things to grab. They're,
Yeah.
if anybody can grab anything off you, it's a hazard. So we were bare bones down
Hmm.
there. Pockets filled with stuff, but that was hidden. So
Yeah.
yeah. What
Yeah,
do you
I
think
mean, I
about the
don't even
pit?
like my lanyard on half the time.
Yeah.
Um, I really like it.
Yeah.
It's hard to stop after an episode because it's just like, continuous. Like you want to keep
Hmm.
going and there's no like cutoff, until the end of the day.
Yeah.
But
It's
even
yeah.
that,
Hmm. Yeah,
um,
that's how it is working in the ER. It's interesting. When you leave there, you leave thinking like, I wonder how the rest of that is going to go every single time. It's just a continuous thing. And like you go back the next day, 12 hours later, and it's all different patients and you have to like check in, like, how did that end up? How did that end up?
yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
But it's a cool show. I like the idea that it's every episode is an hour of the shift. And I think when people started watching it, people were like, I got a lot of text messages like, is this really how it is? And it is for sure. Like it's a really,
Fast
um,
paced.
yeah, on point for how people talk to each other,
Hmm.
yeah, like how not everybody knows every single answer and they have to talk to each other and figure it out and things like that. But I will say the intensity of the things that happen in one shift, that's a lot for one shift. I would
Yeah.
say that they're spread out over the year rather than everything happening in one shift. But um, yeah, but
Well,
otherwise
I
it's
think
great,
that's probably like partially why they did it on like a holiday weekend because,
which are way more intense for sure.
right, right.
Yep. Hot days, heat waves. Heat waves, I think, are the worst days in the ER. People are crazy and sick. It is like it makes people drive weird. It makes them,
Yeah.
yeah. Megan and I just watched ER from beginning to end before we started the pit. And
Okay.
also is a very real hospital show. So if you
Hmm.
love Noah Wiley, you should just see where he
What's not
started.
to love?
Because I mean,
What's not to love?
Dr. Carter is one of the best characters in all of, I mean, that show was so great. And I watched it in
Yeah.
real time because mom and dad watched it. But one thing that we noticed watching that is the amount of extras who are now superstars.
Really?
In that, yeah, they're patients, they're family members, they're everybody has been on that show. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
how I
you should,
feel like it is with like SVU and
mm-hmm.
Grey's Anatomy even. Like
Yeah.
so many people
Yeah.
start out there.
Mariska Hargitay is on ER.
Really?
Yeah, like in the very beginning. Hmm. Before SVU. But yeah, it's a really great show. Loved it.
All right. My spring break. I wish we were gonna have these 70-degree days next week,
Yeah.
but I will just take not working both jobs because I will still work one job. but that's okay.
Last year we went on vacation over spring break, and this year I think for the most part and for the summer we don't have any far away other than the Outer Banks. We don't have any
Hmm.
vacations planned. I think we're staying put and planning our summer. I sent it to our group chat. We planned a whole calendar for the summer of things we want to do, and we're going to start putting them on the schedule for the summer and
Yeah.
hold ourselves to it. So we have like Phillies games. We want to see some Blue Claws games. We want to do some Top Golf. There's a couple bike trips we want to do in there. Hopefully, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have
It will.
weekends, every weekend off and evenings off. So that'll be fun too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably works out that you didn't have anything major planned other than the Outer Banks for summer because now you're starting a new job. So, yeah. I mean, we live in a great place to spend your
Yeah.
summer. So,
We could also drive to things so close.
hmm,
Like we be in New England in 6 hours if we wanted to, which is great. But yeah, we even have, I don't think Miles has been to the Franklin Institute, so we might do that a day.
okay. That's fun.
Just do some Philly museum things and Philly attractions that we haven't really done, which would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good
that's
stuff.
it. All right. That's it. That's all we got
That's all
for
we got
today, I think. Yeah.
for the week.
For the week. Yeah, it is still Tuesday, but it's just not late on a Tuesday. We
I
got it
know.
done.
We both had a schedule change this
Yeah.
week. So,
Yeah. So
all good.
I'm gonna have to edit this today because I have work tomorrow.
Oh, shoot.
That's okay.
Ah,
It's a quick
all
one.
right.
So, but yeah, that's all I got for today. So until next week, whether we're here, away, or somewhere in between, meet you under the W.
Under the W.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.